Western civilization are the largest hypocrites in the world. You know this, I know this, the entire world knows this. And in the football that's going on in Qatar, we have been shown absolute ample evidence of it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It has been a hot minute. I have not done that many videos this week. I apologise profusely. I love you all for the sake of Allah, and I am trying to look a little bit more on the Islamic material towards that of international Muslim affairs. So let's take the World Cup. This is the first time the World Cup FIFA has been in a Muslim country, housed by a Muslim country inside a Qatar, who is showcasing what Muslims are. Muslims are incredibly tolerant. If you look at the news of how football supporters have been treated in Qatar, it's unreal. Unreal. I have seen dozens of British, English people talking incredibly positively to how they are being treated by the Qatarian people that they're being guests of. So to have the filthy BBC sit there and criticise us, the Muslim world, and especially Qatar, over human rights is unbelievably rank hypocrisy when it comes to the reality of social behaviour. You see, the West is really good at saying, do what I say, not what I do. These are unbelievable parallels when you look at how the Western world, and it's unfair to call them Christian, because let us be fair, brothers and sisters, the West aren't Christian anymore, okay? Let's not sugarcoat this. France, Germany, Norway, England, United Kingdom in general, barring religions a little bit on an uptick Christianically inside of my homeland of Belfast. But inside of America, it's on a downward spiral. Relatively speaking, these countries are secular, oil-driven, corporatized, sexualized, disgusting fitness shitholes. And I'm sorry to swear, but you know that's juristically how I see it. Now, I know many of you are going to think, well, we knew this, but the stark reality lays at the feet of the BBC, the so-called bastion of Western news. Oh, the Shaitan regime. Your hypocrisy, BBC, is so stank that the Western world is starting to realise it. When you refuse and go on one of your little rants, if you had a problem with us and the World Cup at Qatar, why did you turn up? If you didn't like the so-called human rights abuses and the refusal to wear LGBTQ plus material was such an affront to you, why did you turn up? Oh, because I love my job. You're hypocrites. You're hypocrites. You want to turn up and you want to spout your Western ideological bullshit inside of one of the most Muslim countries in the world, whilst showcasing their ability to build football stadiums and courtesy and hospitality. Yes, Qatar has problems. And I'm not shielding the fact that Qatar has problems. But in comparison to the UK, the founding part of the British fucking Empire, you think you can cast stones in that broken glass house of yours? The BBC wants to shut the fuck up about morality and social acceptable behaviour, because I don't mean to be rude, but if we open the closet, the Empire's skeletons will bury you alive. The rank hypocrisy from the BBC to criticise Qatar. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters, I shouldn't laugh, because as a historian, I sit there and I'm like, are you fucking real? When you look at the stank, mass, psychosis hypocrisy from the British Broadcasting Channel, to be able to say with a straight face about human rights and disregard for social norms and love and be loved. You are the hypocrites of hypocrites. You're the British Broadcasting Channel. You categorically cannot talk about this shit. The Empire is your example of behaviour. Oh, for fuck's sake. But I hope everyone's enjoying the football. I hope you're all having a lovely time watching the various world teams fighting each other. I am looking forward to the English versus America game. I haven't seen it yet. But the rank hypocrisy, a'udhu billah minash shaitanir rajim, and I apologise profusely for the swearing to my brothers and sisters, but there are some things that the BBC and the Western world does that catches even a man who lives in the West completely off guard. And that was one of them. A'udhu billah minash shaitanir rajim. I hope you and the whole of our ummah enjoys what's going on in Qatar. No, Qatar is not perfect. I don't think you'll find a Muslim who says that. But in comparison to Western leaders and Western countries, they want to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down because they don't have anywhere. Let's take the modern crimes. Iraq, Syria, Gaddafi. Let's just take the modern mistakes. We're not getting to the Balfour Accord, that walking historical travesty that has led towards 60 years of pain in the Middle East. Yes, BBC, shut the fuck up. That's advice from a British historian to you on behalf of the Muslim world, especially here in the UK, because you pot kettle black. Zip it. You don't get to make criticisms with the rank hypocrisy that comes from the British establishment. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all my brothers and sisters, and thank you for coming back to my channel.